Hello friends, today we will see periodic law and modern periodic table. Before that, we will see the history about the formation of periodic table and the arrangement of an elements. Now, when we will see this journey, first of all, in 1870, Doberner's trait was found out. Doberner made a group of three elements in that the middle element is having atomic mass of the arithmetic mean of other two elements. Now, in 1866, Newland's octets are formed. In that, Newland said that after every eighth element is having the similar properties to that of the first element. Now, in 1869, Mendeleev's periodic table will formed. In Mendeleev, he arranged most of the elements according to their properties, that is oxides and hydrides. Now, according to Mendeleev periodic table, most of the elements are arranged in a particular format. In all these three formers, Dobener's, Newland and Mendeleev consider an atomic masses of an element. After Mendeleev, Moseley will showed that the elements are arranged according to their atomic number, then they will form a periodic table which shows all the property. And after that, in 1923, modern periodic table will arise. This is the journey of the periodic table. Means when this periodic table started in 1817, it was mostly completed in 1923. It will take about the century. Now we will see what is this modern periodic law. This modern periodic law states that the chemical and physical properties of element are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. Means in modern periodic table, elements are arranged according to their atomic numbers. And this periodic function means after a particular period, it will shows a similar chemical and physical properties. Thus, this law will state that the chemical and physical properties of elements are a periodic function of their atomic numbers. Now we will see what is this periodic table. The classification of elements resulting from an arrangement of the elements in the increasing order of their atomic numbers in the modern periodic table. As I will said already, in modern periodic table, all elements are arranged according to their atomic number. This periodic table is also called as a long form of the periodic table. Now when we will see the structure and arrangement of an element in the periodic table, first of all we will see the design of the particular periodic table. Means how elements are arranged, how their properties will show, how they will write. All these things we will see in this periodic table. Now first of all we will see a blank format of this periodic table. Now when we will see the periodic table, there are groups and periods. Means when we will go from left to right, this is called as a period. Now in this periodic table, there are 7 periods. Means this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now after that, the elements are also arranged in 18 groups. Now when we will see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 18. These elements are arranged. Now here all the elements are arranged according to their atomic number. Means in this box, every element will get an exact position and exact location for that particular element. Means here we will see the first element, that is hydrogen, having atomic number 1 is situated. Here in this block there is element 2, that is helium, atomic number 2 is situated. Accordingly, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and argon, these elements are situated. And after that, again atomic number 11, that is sodium, all these elements are arranged in a particular groups. Now here we will see the two rows are situated below. These are called as lanthanides and actinides. Now when we will see the modern periodic table, this periodic table is divided into the 4 different blocks, that is S block, P block, D block and F block. Now when we will see the first two groups, that is group number 1 and group number 2, it will includes into the S block element. Now here there are again 6 groups on the right hand side of this periodic table. It will show, it is called as an P block elements, because in that case the elements are included into the P block. Now within this S block and P block, the 10 blocks are there, 10 groups are there, which are called as D block element. And on the lower side of the periodic table, there are 2 groups that is called as an F block elements. Now in these 4 groups, 4 main groups, S block, P block, D block and F block, all these elements are arranged. Now we will know till date in this periodic table there are 118 elements are arranged. Out of that 92 elements, means till uranium 92 elements are natural or they are found in the nature, and after that, that is from 93 to 118, that elements are man-made or artificial elements. These elements are also called as radioactive elements. Now after that we will see how these elements are getting arranged and according to their properties, how they are shown. Their properties are called, this is the periodic table of elements, or it is also called as long form of periodic table. Now here we will see this hydrogen. Now in that case there is this is the symbol of that element name, along with that its atomic number, its atomic mass and other properties are also shows there. Means in the one element, one block, this element will shows its most of the property. This is our first element, that is hydrogen. Now this position of this hydrogen is here. Then helium, again from lithium, beryllium, all these elements are arranged. Now we are seeing here there are different colors is given to the different blocks. Now an elements which are showing a blue color line, these are the blue shaded blocks. These are alkali metals. These are called as alkali metals because they will show the properties of metals. After that, these green colors, these are called as alkaline earth metal. Red color elements, these are called as an transition metals. These are the transition metals. Then below that there is a lanthanide series. This is actinide series. These pink colors elements are all are the non-metals. So these are the transitions metal, and these yellow color, these are the non-metals. Now in that case there are also some halogen groups are also there. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, all these are also called as an halogen solid. Halogens, this is called as halogen series. This is the halogen series. Now from this periodic table, all elements will get its exact position. Here we can also say this is our S block element, or it is also called group 1 and group 2. Now on the right hand side of the periodic table, it is having a P block element. P block elements is there, that is from group number, it is 13 to 18. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. These are the P block elements. In the middle there are D block elements from group number 3 to group number 12. These 10s are the D block element. And at the bottom of the periodic table there are F block elements, that is lanthanides and actinides. These are the total 14, 28 elements are there. Now this is the arrangement. With black color there is also one recommendation. If these letters are writing with a black color, these are the solid. With white color, these are the liquids. Then with purple color, these are the gases, and other symbol, that is 3 dots, two above and 1 below, that are the radioactive elements. This is the arrangement of this periodic table. This is also called as a structure of periodic table. Now, when we will see the drawbacks of Mendeleev periodic table, these are also concerned with the exact position of isotopes. This problem is also getting solved with this modern periodic table. First of all, we will see what is isotopes. Isotopes means an element having same atomic number but different atomic mass number. Okay, what I am saying, an isotopes are having elements having same atomic number but different atomic mass number. Now when we will see the Mendeleev drawbacks of Mendeleev periodic table. In Mendeleev periodic table, elements are arranged according to their atomic masses. But when we are considering modern periodic table, in that case, all that elements are arranged according to their atomic number. Therefore, an elements, those are having a different atomic mass but same atomic number, means they are getting a same position in the periodic table. Systematically, we will say that an isotopes are having same atomic number but different atomic mass number. Isotope shows similar chemical properties. In Mendeleev periodic table, elements are arranged according to their atomic masses. Each isotope has different atomic masses, thus there is a difficulty to place them in periodic table. In modern periodic table, elements are arranged according to their atomic number. Isotopes have same atomic number, thus they placed at the same position. This we will explain with the help of example of chlorine. Suppose we are considering isotopes of chlorine. There are two isotopes of chlorine, chlorine 1735 and chlorine 1737. This is the atomic number and this one is the atomic mass number. Now, when we will see these two isotopes of chlorine, their atomic number are same, that is 1717, but their atomic mass number or their atomic masses, that is 35 and 37, these are different. Therefore, if we want to place it in the Mendeleev periodic table, they require two positions. because in Mendeleev periodic table they are arranged according to their atomic masses. That means it also required chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. But when we will see the modern periodic table, that in that modern periodic table elements are arranged according to their atomic number. These isotopes are having same atomic number, thus they are having a same position in the periodic table. These are having the same atomic number 17 and were placed in the same group and same block also. This difficulty is overcome by the modern periodic table, and most of the properties are also explained because of this modern periodic table. Therefore, this is the great achievement in the field of chemistry for the arrangement of elements. Now we will see the exact structure of the periodic table. When we will see the structure of modern periodic table, in modern periodic table, the elements are arranged in the order of increasing atomic number. There are 7 horizontal rows called period and 18 vertical columns called groups. The arrangement of the period and groups result into formation of boxes. Atomic number are serially indicated in the upper part of these boxes. Each box represents place of one element. Apart from these 7 rows, there are 2 rows of elements placed separately at the bottom of the periodic table. They are lanthanides and actinides series. Modern periodic table contain total 118 elements. According to electronic configuration, all elements are divided into 4 groups such as S block, P block, B block and F block. S block constitutes group 1 and 2. P block constitute group 13 to 18. D block constitute groups 3 to 12. F block constitutes lanthanides and actinides. The zigzag line that can be drawn in the P block of periodic table, which shows traditionally 3 types of elements: metal, non-metal and metalloids. Now this zigzag line is shown here. This is our zigzag line. It will show us a metal. These are the metals, non-metals and metalloids. Metalloids means an elements which shows properties of either metal or non-metal also. Now the metalloid elements lie along the border of the zigzag line. All the metals lie on the left hand side of the zigzag line, and while non-metals lie on the on the left hand side of this zigzag line. Means these are the metals, these are non-metals, and on this zigzag line there is an metallites are placed. This is about the modern periodic table. Thank you.